Friends, welcome to day 56 of 100 Ways to Study Your Scriptures. Today we're going to start our section of Study Your Scriptures that will talk about memorizing Scripture. I love memorizing Scripture. I feel like it's so important. I have a passion for it. I've taught my family how to do it. I've taught my students how to do it. I've learned to do it myself. And it all stemmed from a Sunday school lesson that I was taught about 20 years ago. And I was sitting in Sunday school and Brother Boddington was telling a story about how he had a 30-minute commute on the bus to work and home from work. And he felt like that hour a day was just wasted time. And he wanted to make it more profitable for himself. So he decided he wanted to do missionary work. And the best way to do missionary work for him was to have a whole bunch of scriptures just ready to go right in his head where he could quote the scripture and quote the reference and get a whole bunch of especially New Testament scriptures in there ready to go. So he took a whole bunch of cue cards and he showed us, and he just had a whole bunch, and he'd flip through them and he had them in his pocket, and he'd read them over and over and memorize them. And that's what he would do on the bus, unless he was taking the opportunity to share the gospel with someone that he met on the bus. And then if he went to share the gospel, he had all these resources of scriptures in his head because he had taken the time to memorize them. So that is my tip for the day, is that you can put scriptures on cue cards. I believe Brother Boddington wrote them out himself, but I just went online and I just typed them out. That's the way to do it. I remember the seminary students used to get cards at the beginning of the year that had them on. You could put them on your phone and just go through them. But that's a great way to study your scriptures, is to memorize them. And as you memorize them, you'll make connections from one scripture to the next. You'll be able to teach others, and thereby you'll learn more yourself as you're teaching others. So that day at Sunday school, when he was talking about memorizing scripture, the Spirit just pierced my heart, and I thought, I need to do that. I need to memorize scripture myself. I want my family to be able to memorize scripture. And then as I've gone through and been the singing lady in primary, I want those kids to memorize scripture. And seminary teacher, I want those students to memorize scripture. So I've really gone overboard. Love it. I have a binder full of methods and scriptures that I've memorized, and here it is. And so for the next few days, I'm going to go over different methods for studying your scriptures. And because I'm passionate about it, I know there's a way in here that would help you to memorize scripture and even make it fun and enjoyable. So that is how we will memorize scripture for today. Put it on cards. And that is your tip for today on how to study the scriptures. So I hope you have a great day studying your scriptures, and I will see you next time. Bye.